Okay, one more time. Some days you just think, why am I doing this? But this is a lovely day here. Thanks for joining me in Taipei, Taiwan. I think I've got a good signal here now. I'm not going to walk around too much. But that is Taipei 101. And I'm at the Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall. The expansive grounds here on just a gorgeous day. I can't remember the last time it was this sunny and clear. It's definitely maybe 10 days like have a day like this. Hey, hi. Thanks for joining me. I had a couple of false starts earlier. I tried to scope from the streets there. It was just a disaster. But here in front of Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall, it's a wonderful place. I just wanted to highlight these two buildings, the Taipei 101 building and the Sun Yat-sen Hall building, both built like over 20 years apart, but gorgeous, and a combination of modern architecture and Asian architecture. Just lovely, lovely, lovely. This is supposed to be, there's lots of symbolism here in the Taipei 101 building. Hello, Mexico. Hola. Thank you for joining me. It's a beautiful day. I know, 4 viewers. It's insane. It's terrible. I usually get 5, so 4 is kind of disappointing. I'm just kidding. I had a lot of viewers down in Yanshui when I put the pole dancers on. That got me 700 viewers at once. That was a pretty good scope. But there's no pole dancers around here, unfortunately, so you'll just have to settle for a gorgeous day and some of these beautiful buildings here. But this is one of the symbolisms of Taipei 101 is bamboo. And as you can see, it kind of has a sort of a resemblance of stalk, and it's got this green. And the gardens out here, looks like we're just going to get a little bit of a fountain show here in front of Sun Yat-sen Hall. So let's go have a look at this. This is good timing. I've never scoped this before. And people love Dr. Sun Yat-sen all over mainland China and Taiwan. He is a revolutionary, was a revolutionary. He moved China into a modern way of life, out of the emperor rule and the Qing dynasty and into elected governments. So he is revered in all of this part of the world. It's a gorgeous day here in Taipei, and this is the fountain, the lovely fountain display outside of Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall. Thanks for the hearts. Trying to get a better view. I'm going to kind of walk up the stairs here a little bit. Oh, thanks so much. Hey, Florida. I'm just at Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall and just checking out the fountain show here that happens all day long, off and on. And I'll show you the hall in a bit, and inside. We'll go inside the hall too. Why not? Hello, how are you? Thanks for joining me here in Taipei. Hello, France. I do live here, yes. Yeah, please do. It is lovely. First time I've scoped the fountain show here in front of Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall in Taipei. Canada. I'm a Canadian from Vancouver, British Columbia. Thanks for the hearts. And feel free to share this with your followers. Just swipe the screen left to right on iOS or up on Android and hit share. It's been a few days since I've been on. I was madly scoping from the Yanshui Beehive Festival in southern Taiwan last week. But it's been just completely miserable here for the last few days. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon here. And that's it. So I think we've still got a little bit of the show here to go. Let's watch a little bit more. I like the music. I like the traditional East Asian music and the flag of Taiwan. It's one of the nicest days we've had here in a while. People love to come down to this park, by the way. Hello, California. Hello, Mitch. How are you? I hope you're feeling well, my friend. As you can see, everybody's really, dancing around and in a good mood. There's lots of mainland Chinese tourists love to come here as well. Last year there was almost 5 million visitors from mainland China. Awesome. Good to hear. And of course, Taipeiites love Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall. And this is the fountain show with the music. It's great here. I'm glad it's not raining. Let's move up a little close again. Oh, thank you. Well, I've been in Taiwan for off and on for it's almost 3 years now. So, ni hao ma. And these are tourists for sure. The pose. There you are. You got all the action of East Asia right here. Check this out. Isn't that great? And Taipei 101. I'm gonna walk around the fountain here and then show you the outside of the Sun Yat-sen building that I haven't shown you yet. Hello, Compton. Oh, wow, that's so cool. Thanks for joining us here, Los Angeles. Thank you. Yeah, there will be lots of Chinese tourists here. Yes. This site they love because Dr. Sun Yat-sen was a revolutionary and he moved China out of the Qing dynasty emperor rule. So he's very well liked. Yes, Taipei is the capital of Taiwan. And it's just a gorgeous day here on the grounds of Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall. I'm going to take a walk around and show you the building because it's a beautiful building. It was completed in 1972. And they had Chiang Kai-shek's memorial here when he died in 1975. Well, Taiwan is not. Taiwan is the Republic of China. It is not the People's Republic of China. There's two differences. It has its own army, navy, air force. So it's different, but China considers Taiwan a part of China. They consider it the 23rd province of China, but Taiwan doesn't like that. The people here, most of the people here don't. Some people do like the idea of reunification with mainland China. Is it far from Hong Kong? It's about maybe about a 90-minute plane ride from Hong Kong, so it's fairly close. Very close. Look at that. That is Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, this is just such a beautiful building because it's Asian, it's modern, just beautiful. And the fountains. This is the first time I've scoped her. Buhao isa wo de zhengwen buhao. Toibuchi. I'm sorry, I don't speak very well. I can order a coffee. I can say, 我要一杯咖啡, Ruda. I want a coffee, a cup of coffee, hot. You're probably laughing at me right now. I can speak a little bit. I understand a little bit, but yeah, I try, man. I try, but I was this is my base here, but I was on the road for 21 weeks last year, outside of Taiwan. So that's a lot of time that I can't practice and do what I want to really do. I really love to learn the Mandarin language, at least be conversational. I don't know about fluent, but conversational would be nice. But I can survive. I can get by here. And I've used it in other countries too, where I've needed to. In northern Laos, a lot of people speak Chinese there, so it helped me eat there in Phong Sali, in extreme northern Laos. But I would like to learn the language more. Thank you for joining me. It's John Sabo. Ni hao. 我很好，你呢？ This is Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall, John Sabo, Far East Adventure Travel in Taipei, Taiwan, on a gorgeous afternoon here. We're going to go take a walk inside, and I'll show you the memorial inside and the honor guard that stands on guard at the Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall, and the statue of Sun Yat-sen. As I was saying before, he is a revolutionary, was a revolutionary, and brought China out of emperor rule. So one of the few people that is revered by Taiwanese and Chinese. Thanks for joining me. Let's go for a walk inside. I'll show you inside the hall. It's a gorgeous day. Oh, sorry I keep saying that, but it's been raining here like crazy lately. I had a bit of a break when I was down in southern Taiwan. Southern Taiwan is tropical, northern Taiwan is subtropical. So I had a little bit of a break from the rain. It was lovely down in Tainan. I stayed in Tainan for a couple of days. Hello, ni hao. And this is Taipei. This is the heart of Taipei, by the way. This is Zhongshan Dunhua, or Jinyi District. No, well, I don't really work in Taiwan, but I work all over. But I'm a broadcast journalist, and I sell video content, and I write about travel all over Asia. So I was in Nepal I usually spend a couple of times a year in Nepal for a month or so at a time. And I was in India for a month just before Christmas. So I was traveling for 2 months, and I came back to Taiwan before Christmas, and I was here through the Lunar New Year festival and celebrations. And then I'll be in Thailand in a couple of weeks. Chiang Mai in northern Thailand. Hey, you can see my shadow. Look at this. Let's go inside. Look at that haircut. Great haircut. I like that haircut, hey? What do you think? Well, I'm going to be here for a couple of more weeks. This is inside the hall. It's really cool inside here. I'm a broadcast journalist and photographer. This is inside the hall is a statue of Sun Yat-sen. This is the honor guard. Hello, how are you? This is the honor guard, and they change every hour here. And they can't move when they're standing guard. So they have attendants that come and fix their jacket, and they don't scratch them or anything, but they have to stay in that position. It's a very honorable position to be on the honor guard at this site and at Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall as well. They're usually on an hour at a time. And I don't know what time I think they might be getting ready for a change. We'll see. We'll hang out here for a little bit and see what happens. So this is a hall, so obviously dedicated to Sun Yat-sen. So there's his life is portrayed here in different exhibits, and they have English as well here. Okay, I will try to do that, okay? Thanks for joining me. Just everybody kind of, you know, it's, I mean, I didn't have to look at the clock. I know it's coming because everybody's crowded around here. Oops. Let's see what time it is. No, it's going to be another 20 minutes. It's going to be another 20 minutes, so I don't think I can entertain you for 20 more minutes before this happens, but maybe I'll come back. We'll see. I was going to try to get up to Elephant Mountain. This is the big memorial here to Sun Yat-sen. We'll go take a look at another look at these honor guards, and then I'll head outside. Yeah, for sure, another day. I've scoped from these changing of the guards before. You can check them out on Catch. They're probably on my Catch account. Yeah, Catch. You might, somebody might have it up on YouTube, but if you go to my Catch account, just go to Catch, Katch, you will find it. You will find some there. Okay, look at all these. These are definitely Chinese tourists here. I can just tell right away. It's a 4:45, 4:45 in the afternoon. This is a tour group that's just come in. So I think something's going to happen. Let's hang on. This is usually... I have been to Geelong, yes. Geelong's amazing. I love Geelong. So I think they're getting ready. We'll hang in here. I think they're going to do a guard change. I thought that was too early. He's gated everything off. It still might be a bit though. I'll hang in for a bit and see what happens. But they usually they get everybody away because this will probably be the last one of the day. Hey, Italy. Okay, you bet. Thank you, my friend. Take care. Thanks for the hearts. This is Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall, and they've cordoned off the area for the changing of the guard. But I'm not sure if they're gonna do it right away. But I'll hang in for a bit here. If you have any questions, shoot them my way. Anything about traveling in Asia or Taiwan, happy to help you out. Lots of people here, yes. Check it out. It's all people. Best food. There's so much good stuff. But you know, I don't eat pork or beef, and some of probably the most famous Taiwanese dishes are made with pork and beef, like dumplings and soups and things. No, it's not expensive at all. I mean, if you compare it to East Asia, Southeast Asia, it's probably a little bit more in some ways than Southeast Asia. Yeah, a lot of the people here would be from the mainland. There's a lot of tour groups that come here, yes. But there's lots of really good street food here, lots of snack food. There's so much. People don't cook a lot in Taipei. I know that for sure. People, I think, average person eats out 4 times a week, and I eat out all the time. I never cook. I just put a breakfast together for myself. I don't go out for breakfast here. But for all my other meals, I go out. Oh, thank you. But lots of very good tasty food. Lots of Japanese food here too, because it was a colony of Japan. It's close to Japan, and people love Japanese food here and Japanese culture. 24 hours, all kinds of food, absolutely. This is a food destination, definitely one of the top food destinations of the world. They're big food lovers here. And I was just down in Tainan, and Tainan is like the food capital of Taiwan. I don't know if the gas is cheap. I think it's average. I have no idea though. I don't buy gas here, so I can't remember the last time I looked at what the price was. This is for the changing of the guard. They're going to do the changing. This is honor guard at Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall, and these guys are going to change. So I've got an upfront seat, so this is good. Maybe it'll hang out there if you keep the questions coming my way. I will ask you. My favorite food is, Taiwanese food. I love noodles, sesame noodles. I love sesame noodles. I love xiaolongbao, vegetable xiaolongbao with squash or fish. I like lots of the fish dishes here are fabulous. I like shuizhanbao, which is a dumpling that's fried on the bottom. I have a little apartment I stay in. And you can see he's fixing this guy up here because he can't scratch his face or anything. Kind of like the guards at Buckingham Palace. They have to stay still. Same kind of thing. It's getting a little quiet here, so you can see all of the people waiting for the guard change. It's a gorgeous day in Taipei. So yeah, lots of good food here. I tend to eat a lot of Japanese style food as well. It's a real person, yes. These guys are so good at what they do. And when you see them march, they're just amazing. They love this. This is an incredible honor to have a position as the honor guard here, by the way, just to let you know. Oh, I don't know. Don't ask me questions like that. I have no idea. I got to hold it in, I guess. There would be some of the few people that do that in East Asia, though. That's the statue of Sun Yat-sen. And this hall was finished, I think, in '72. How do I get around? I use the MRT, mostly in Taipei. I don't use taxis. I don't use Uber. I don't go along. You don't need to in Taipei. You can just get around on the MRT to almost every place. In the last 3 years, they put 2 new lines in, and they're just finishing a line out to the airport, the international airport now. They're testing it now, and it should be ready this year. So this is a super convenient city. There's lots of buses here you can take as well. This is SYS Memorial. And so you don't need a car, you don't need to drive, you don't need to take taxis. But I have taken the taxis now and then, off and on for 3 years, off and on. But last year I was away for maybe I was on the road for 21 weeks, maybe a little bit more. So I'm just about ready to go out on the road again to Thailand. Yeah, well, I hope my battery lasts in my Steadicam here. Well, yeah, I guess no, he wasn't. He was never the leader of Taiwan, because when Sun Yat-sen was in control of mainland China, Taiwan was part of Japan. So he was never in control of Taiwan. So Taiwan was a colony of Japan for 50 years. I have no idea. I've never found that out. I doubt it. I think they're just ceremonial. I don't think they're real. I mean, they could be real, but I don't know if they're loaded. I mean, And these guys here in the suits, they have a tendency to sort of straighten their uniforms out and look after them and make sure everything goes smoothly here. Keep people away so they don't get in the way of the guard. Yes, thank you. Yes, good. Thank you for sharing. Thanks. So we got 5 minutes to kill. Any other questions you have, shoot them my way. And share it with your followers. This is a really very cool ceremony. And if you swipe your screen left to right on iOS, you can hit share or tap the little figure in the right corner there and hit share, or on Android just swipe up the screen and hit share that way as well. That would be great. This is a very cool ceremony. I've seen this many times here and at Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. I think it's in the upper 20s here today. It's very nice and warm in Taipei. Just about getting ready to do the honor guard change, which is a really cool ceremony. I'm not sure if I've scoped from this angle before. They usually are on for an hour at a time. It's a long time to stand there and stay still. This is a very, very hard job. Yes, yeah, they'll do a change. But I think this might be the last guard today. They usually, I think 5 is the last shift. Hello, Russia. Grozny. Get lots of Russian followers and Ukraine followers too. It's great. Very cool. I need to get to Russia. I'd love to visit Russia. Thanks for the hearts. We're just about to get ready for the honor guard change here. And once we hear this sort of clicking, there'll be a clicking sound. That's the sound of the guys coming for the change. And they'll be coming from that corner where I'm pointed, I believe. Yeah, so I think they got the signal. I have no idea. I don't eat ice cream. Hi, Tracy. Thank you for all your comments on Facebook. Tracy, thank you. Favorite fish? Oh, I like guai, tuna. Here they come. This is really cool. Yes, you are correct. I think this is the last shift. I think these guys that are on are the last guard today. Usually the 5 o'clock is the last. That's it. They close down. Okay, thank you. That was the changing of the guard at Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall. The end of the day here. Hey, how are you? Chris, how's it going, man? Yeah, that was pretty cool. Hey, this is the outside. This is there's again another look if you didn't catch the broadcast earlier. Taipei 101 on a gorgeous day here in Taipei. Tallest building in the world from 2004 to 2010, and another look at Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall. This is the hall that's dedicated to Dr. Sun Yat-sen, who is the founding father of modern China, basically. Oh, thanks so much, Chris. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you. And I'm just going to take a walk out here. It's just I can't. I keep saying thanks. Catch you later too. I keep saying it's gorgeous day, gorgeous day, gorgeous day because it's been just rain pounding here for days. And northern Taiwan typically gets a lot of rain, well, especially this time of year. So it's nice to get a break, some sunshine. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, you get some sleep. This is the beautiful grounds of Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall. I'm just going to wrap up the scope here and show you the building again from the outside as the sun sets in the east. Wherever you are, thank you so much for joining me. Check out my podcasts on iTunes. I would really appreciate it. They're called FarEastAdvTravl, a video podcast, an audio podcast. The video podcast, the latest one is on Phnom Penh. And the audio podcast is an interview with my friend who runs an adventure tour company in Lhasa, Tibet. An interview with him talking about travel in Tibet. So check those out. That would be cool. If you like what you hear or see, please write a review in your iTunes store account. And some lovely ladies taking a jog here. And this is Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall from Taipei, Taiwan. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 谢谢. Bye-bye from Taipei.